At the start of the royal wedding season in 2024, Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei and Anisha Isa Kalebik got married. For the most part, the Sultan of Brunei's children have married into high-class royal families, family trees. But Prince Abdul Mateen chose to marry a girl who was not related to the royal family, and his father agreed. Why did the king break the rules? Who did Anisha sleep with before she met the prince? Who are her parents? And why did they split up? Here are some more things you didn't know about the prince's wife. Find out all of this by watching the video all the way through. Allow us to begin. His mother, Mariam Aziz, was the second wife of Sultan of Brunei Hassan al-Bolkiah. He was born in 1991. He is not a crown prince because he is the king's fourth son. Still, the prince decided to study something related to running a government. In London, he got 2 degrees in political science and international politics. It's interesting that Abdul Mateen became a trained soldier before he got his diplomas. He first served in the army of Brunei and then went to the Royal Military Academy of England. Beginning in 2022, the prince became a minister. He talks about trade between the European Union and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations on behalf of Brunei. Abdul Mateen also plays horse polo for a living. The prince was on the Brunei national team that won 3 bronze medals at the Asian Championships. People on the team thought Abdul Mateen was one of the best players, but the leaders didn't help him out. Prince has been called one of the world's most attractive partners many times, but when it comes to relationships, he has been surprisingly humble. This is even more surprising when you think about the love stories about his father, Sultan Bolkiah. The press doesn't talk about the prince's romantic experiences at all. It looks like Abdul Mateen saved all of his energy for school and the military until he was 30 years old. But in the fall of 2023, the dream of marrying a prince was dashed for millions of girls. Sultan Bolkiah said that his 32-year-old son, Abdul Mateen, was going to get married soon. Who is she? The lucky picked one who was able to charm the hard-to-get-to bachelor. Anisha Isa Kalebik is a Bruneian girl from a wealthy family who has gone to a good school. Her grandfather, Pehindato Isa, is a powerful aristocrat and the Sultan of Brunei's special advisor. So is her niece. He helped start Royal Brunei Airlines, the biggest airline in the country, and is now a co-owner of it. The good looks of Anisha come from her parents. It has blood from both Asia and Europe. The woman who gave birth to her is from Brunei and her father is from Croatia. A lot of people knew about her parents' public and embarrassing split years ago, so they couldn't keep it behind closed doors. In court, Anisha's mother said that her husband had abused her physically over the course of their 19-year marriage. She has been asking for a divorce for years, but he has always said no. 3 people are her brothers, Maris, Daniel and Adris. She also has a brother named Daniel, who is very close with Prince Abdul Mateen. They both like to play soccer for fun. In England, Anisha and Abdul Mateen both finished around the same time from the well-known University of Bath. She has a degree in economics and is in charge of a number of big businesses. The girl runs a group of clothing stores called Silk Collective and also makes her own line of stylish clothes. Aisha and her best friend also started Itinerary, a foreign travel company. The prince's wife is a great cook and she even has an Instagram blog where she posts pictures of her delicious meals. It looks like her father, Adam Kalebik, who owns the Fratini restaurant chain, taught her how to love cooking. Just so you know, Anisha's brother Daniel also works in the food business. He started a series of fast food restaurants called The Potato Habit. From a young age, the guys worked in the food business and learned a lot of useful skills. Everyone in Brunei knows how Anisha and Prince Abdul Mateen met. The bride-to-be and groom-to-be met when they were kids because Anisha's grandfather was friendly with Sultan Bolkiah or his family. They often hung out together at different parties when they were kids. At that time, they were just good friends and not in a meaningful relationship. Pics of Anisha with her ex-boyfriend Dan Bowman can be found on the internet. Anisha had an affair with Dan at that time. They went on dates for a long time, but then their paths split. Anisha used to have an Instagram account, but she deleted it because so many people didn't like it. But the shots of her with her ex-boyfriend got a lot of attention. In 2018, when both of them were in school in England, Anisha and Abdul Mateen started dating seriously. They met a lot because they were both from the same country, but lived in different ones. Over time, their friendship turned into love, especially since they both liked the same things. Anisha really wants to play soccer, which is strange, and Abdul Mateen also likes to chase the ball. It is said that the guy and the girl's friendship turned into a romantic encounter in 2020. After that, they started showing up at parties together, acting like they were in love. A lot of people were wondering if the prince would marry Anisha since he was seen with her at the wedding of his sister. Finally, Prince Abdul Mateen and Anisha Anisha Isa Kalebik's wedding was made public in Brunei in 2023. The Sultan of Brunei told the young people in a royal command that they had to play at the wedding. The Sultan agreed to the marriage, even though Anisha is not related to royalty. He may have done it because he loved his youngest son so much, and Brunei's leader has married two girls who are not royal blood. This is especially true since Abdul Mateen and Anisha's relationship has been around for a long time and is thought to be almost perfect. The wedding was set for January 2024, and it will be just as big as the weddings of the Sultan's other children. The press called this the most important royal wedding of the year. It's a 10-day party where all the customs of the country are followed. Prince Abdul Mateen first makes a royal proposal to the bride. This is followed by the akad nikah process, which is a traditional Bruneian wedding. At the end, there will be a fancy royal reception to which the world's most important nobles have been called. As the wedding comes to a close, the couple will lead a parade through Bandar Seri Begawan, the capital of Brunei. Once Anisha is married to the prince, she will likely get involved in charitable and political work after the wedding. The woman might be given a key job in a government or a big state-owned company because of how good she is at business. We pray that this lovely couple will have a long and happy life together, free from royal plots and cheating. We'll show you the best parts of this beautiful wedding in the next movie. Sign up for our channel to never miss the best videos. Have a nice day.